living out right. I ain't scared of my past, and now for our tomorrow I'm screaming out for my pride. I'll keep on screaming loud and clear, 'cause I don't want to see those tears. No way. I've never fallen down 'cause I've been support of the wind of destiny. Your smile is what I want to see. Know that you can depend on me always. I got a blast off your pain for you and me. Come on, sorrow, rest in peace. And always. Bring it on, 'cause I'm just gonna grow up in the battle, eh? Overtake the clouds now, still burning my fire. Thunder crashes in the air. I gotta break this nightmare. For tomorrow, I'll see it through the past, the future, and the living out right. I ain't scared of my past, and now for our tomorrow, I'm screaming out for my pride. I'll keep on screaming loud and clear, 'cause I don't want to see those tears. No way. I've never fallen down.
Okay, I don't even know, man. I don't even know how to start these anymore. Ahoy, okay, ahoy, Chips Ahoy. You ever have Chips Ahoy? Chips Ahoy are pretty good. They had, like, the soft ones and also the hard ones. The soft ones were, like, I don't know, I would try them when I was a kid, and I would, like, eat some, and then, just kind of get sick of them after, like, 2 or 3. They start tasting like styrofoam after a while. But the hard ones, those are pretty good, yeah. Ahoy, yeah, good morning. Actually, no, it's not good morning. It is afternoon, good sir or madame. I was actually walking earlier to go get the mail, and there was an old lady that was walking down my street, and I said good morning to her, and she said, oh, it's good afternoon. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess it is getting later in the day. And I went inside my house, and I looked at the clock, and it was only 11:48 a.m., so you were wrong, random old lady. It was still morning, damn it. Oh, God. This has been a week, right? This has been a week. Holy shit. So, when's the next My Hero video? Actually, it'll be tomorrow. It won't be on the chapter, although I do mention the chapter in the video. It's a video I filmed before the chapter came out, although I had read the spoilers. And it's going to be, because I'm leaving tomorrow to go on vacation, so that's one of the videos I actually filmed. So there's actually going to be a My Hero video tomorrow. Hey, Tekking, how's life been going? Oh, you know, Paul, just life. Ukraine's being invaded by Russia, so that's a thing. Let's just start with that, why not? So, the day that happened, it was actually really nice, because, like, all of my friends called me, like, that day, when the day it happened, because my family is Ukrainian, and not my grandfather, well, my grandfather's Ukrainian, but my uncle, he's the one that's actually been over there several times now. My uncle John's been over at Ukraine like 7 times. His wife was as well. They both speak Ukrainian. My cousin, their son, he's been over there as well a few times. And my mom's side of the family has like a branch family, like a extended family that lives over there. I've never met any of them. But my uncle has told me stories about them, and they live in, thankfully, they live in western Ukraine, so not in the middle of, like, this war zone right now. Still not good, but I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and he's been keeping in touch with them and everything, and, you know, Ukraine's actually kicking their ass. Like, they're really fighting back in a big way. They are not going down, really. I mean, everybody's really coming together in this, like, solidarity there. And they're fighting back. And in a lot of cases, I've read that Russia is actually retreating and giving up in a lot of situations. I don't think it's going to be resolved anytime soon, but I hope so. I hope it is. Yeah, Tekking, please notice me. Me love you. Me love you. All right. But yeah, I've just been keeping up with that, and my friends like messaged me the day it happened and like, hey, are you all right? Like, everything okay with your family and everything? So I have really good friends, you know. Hope your cousin is okay. Well, my cousin is here. They don't live over there. My uncle and my cousin, they live in North Carolina. But I have like an extended family from Ukraine that I've never met. But yeah, they're doing okay as far as I know right now. Yeah. They live like in the western side of the country. My uncle had a big map of Ukraine because he actually had a website where he sold like Ukrainian goods. He would get them from there. He's like really into that part of our family. you know, and like our heritage and everything. So he showed me where they live, and it's way more on the western side. Hey Tekking, hey Ethan. When will my Dr. Stone video be out? That'll be probably after I get back, because I do want to talk about that. You've never met them? No, I've never been over to Ukraine. I want to go at some point, definitely. Probably not right now, but I want to go at some point, yeah. I want to travel, definitely. Let's see. But yeah, Dr. Stone, I'm not going to mention it here because this is like big end of story spoilers. Suffice to say, it's probably going to end within the next couple of chapters. I don't know if like the next chapter is going to be the last chapter, but it will be ending soon. Yeah. Have you played Elden Ring? Yeah, I played Elden Ring. I got it yesterday. Started playing it last night. I played it for about 2 hours. It's Dark Souls. A lot of people are like, if you like Dark Souls, you'll like it. If not, you're not gonna like it. Now, I've never played Dark Souls, but I've watched a lot of like Let's Plays of it. So I kind of knew what I was in for. But yeah, I'm in the Stormfoot Caverns or whatever right now. And probably the funniest thing where I laughed out loud at it was when I walked into a room and there was a message on the floor, and I was like, and the message was like, "Beware monster," and I was like, "What monster?" And and then this thing just, like right on cue, like right as I read the message and was like, "What monster?" Boom! This thing just jumped out of the dark and just ripped my damn face off. And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, that's how you want to play it. All right, cool, cool." Everybody's like, "Please stream it, please stream it." I'm not going to stream it until I get good at it. I died like 14 times last night within like 14 minutes, okay? I'm not going to stream that shit. Not even when I don't know how anything works. It took me longer than it should have just to learn how to cast a spell. But or how to auto-lock on like your enemy and stuff. It took me longer than it should have, okay? But we'll get there at some point. Is it true that Joy Boy is a giant and his hat is one of the same that Eam visited? Okay, if the hat is owned by Joy Boy wouldn't be, because that's like too small for a giant, but like somebody like the height of like Big Mom or Whitebeard, maybe. Something like that. Briggs streamed it for like 50 hours already. Well, that's Briggs. I'm not much of a gamer online, as I've discovered. I usually play video games a lot just to kind of decompress and relax, not necessarily when to do YouTube. Because when you're gaming online, when you're like streaming, it's like you gotta be on, sort of. Like you gotta be like, okay, hey everybody, how you doing? Tekking101 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Elden Ring. You know, and I have to kind of have like an attitude, you know, like the attitude, and I have to turn on and stuff. So it's like I play them usually to relax or whatever, just to calm down, not to worry about like I have an audience to entertain. Not that I don't love entertaining you. It's just that, you know, sometimes I just like to relax and play like a mindless game of like Fortnite or something. Please, Black Clover manga review. Yeah, I'll do that at some point, yeah. Let's see. Oh, did I not? Oh, did I forget to add on Spotify for the Ripped Pages video? Thank you for reminding me of that. I don't think I did add it. Yeah, yesterday was busy. I was packing. I'm still packing. I'm almost done. I have like most of my camera equipment packed up because I'm probably gonna. No, it's on there. Lost Pages of Odin's Logbook. Yeah, it's on the Spotify. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least it's on Spreaker, which means it should be on Spotify. What's my favorite ice cream? Cookie dough. But yeah, I'm packing. So I'm going to be, I filmed 2 videos. I'm going to be gone. I should be coming back late Monday. So probably like no video Monday, probably like Tuesday. So, I'm going to, I filmed 2 videos for you guys. One's going to be up tomorrow and the other's going to be up Friday. Neither are One Piece videos. One is a My Hero Academia video. The other is a Yu-Gi-Oh video, actually. But, I do have my equipment with me, and the hotel has, like, business centers and stuff, so I'm pretty sure there's decent internet. So I'm going to be probably just filming videos while I'm there and uploading them. I'm going to do the review from my hotel because it's a One Piece review this week, and it's probably going to be a really big one. And I was kind of really hoping that there was going to be a break this week so I could go on vacation, but I'm like, there wasn't. So I'm like, all right, well, you have Spotify? I do. So I upload my stuff through Spreaker, and they kind of send it out to Spotify. And, yeah, there should be a link on most of my videos. Let me just check to see if it's on there. Yeah. If you go down in the description of every one of my videos, there should be a Tekking101, audio podcast page on Spotify. Yeah, it's on there. Yeah, the Lost Books, it's all on there. Yeah. It's been pretty good. So yeah, I'm moving into podcasting, and I do want to start an actual podcast later this year about Bleach called Bondcast, a name that I did not come up with. It was a name that one of my fans, the Meta, came up with a few years ago, actually. Like, they came up with that. I've been throwing around this idea of a Bleach podcast for, like, at least 2 years now. Pretty much, I think, as soon as the announcement was made that the anime was coming back, which it's already been almost 2 years. It was March of last year. No, March of 2020. I remember it was right before COVID hit that, like, really locked down in the U.S. when we found out that Bleach was coming back. And so that was 2 years ago already. We got that announcement. So this is actually perfect. And we know it's coming out this year. It's coming out October of this year. And that's great because that'll actually be 10 years exactly since Bleach, the anime, ended. So that's something. I want to start Bondcast. I don't want to start it right when the anime kicks off, though. I have an idea. I want to start Bondcast in the summer, maybe in, like, August, and then go through, like, the previous arcs of Bleach to kind of, like, ease myself into the dynamics. Because I've never done a podcast before. I've been on a lot of them, but I've never done one before. So I want to get, like, I don't want to start off with, like, the first episode being the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. I want to, like, go through the whole series. So we'll have one episode on the Substitute arc, and then one on Soul Society, and then even the Bount arc I want to talk about, and then, like, I'll go through all the story arcs, and then we'll finally start with the 1,000-Year Blood War arc when that comes out. That's the idea, anyway. And I don't know if I'm going to do one every week, or if it's going to be bi-weekly. I just don't know yet. What was your favorite fight in Onigishima? Probably, I mean, the King versus Zoro fight, I mean, that was pretty metal. I mean, it'll probably end up being Kaido and Luffy, but for right now, I'd say Zoro King. How was my Tuesday? It was pretty good. I actually made the Fisher Tiger video on Tuesday, so you can go check that out. Law Kid and Big Mom was up there too, definitely. Absolutely up there. Do you think Momonosuke could be Joy Boy? You know what? I'm really starting to think there's going to be more than one. Because the idea we're supposed to think, like, there's only, like, one title of Joy Boy, like, one reincarnation of Joy Boy. There could be more than one. There could be, like, 4. Who knows? Or they all together make up Joy Boy or something like that. I've been getting into poker recently, and there are so many good attack names for William in OPD&D. Gut Shot, Straight Draw, Full House, Flush are all in my favorites. So I actually, whenever I do, One Piece D&D, I actually have a page up on my side here that just has a list of not just poker terms, but also, like, sleight of hand tricks, like magic tricks names, like the double lift. Double lift, I don't think is an actual poker term because it's actually like a sleight of hand move that you, like, lift 2 cards at once. It's actually a cheating move. So it's not something you would actually use in real poker unless you want to get, like, shot, So, I have, like, a glossary of, like, poker terms, though. And actually, the One Piece D&D wiki, if you haven't checked it out, I would greatly suggest you do. One Piece D&D wiki. You can just type in One Piece D&D Rustage wiki, you'll find it. And it's been up for the last 2 years. It covers every episode. It's a really solid thing. And it also has a list of all of, like, our special attacks, which is so damn cool. Like, hold on. There's, like, an attack list. It's so freaking nice. And they have, like, combo attacks and everything. And that's great because, when you do D&D, especially for 2 years, which One Piece D&D is coming up on 2 years now, you get to a point where, you forget shit. You forget what happened in episode 7, It's episode 47, for God's sake. So, hold on. There's a page on here, definitely. Abilities and powers. Like, there's ones for each of our pages, special attacks. But then there's, like, oh, here it is. Other special attacks. Special moves page. Here we go. So this one includes everything. Check your Gmail. I will later. Oh, and we're also going to do fan mail because that's the reason I'm doing this today is because I have a boatload of fan mail over here. And I just remembered, like, February has to be the 1 month out of the year that is shorter than all the other ones. So I'm like, I'm going to get my fan mail video done before the end of the month, before I go on this trip. And I'm like, oh, I could do it today. I'm like, oh, damn it, it's technically March. Damn it. Happy March, everybody. But still, Excuse me. I just had lunch. Because every time I do a fan mail video, I never eat before I do it. And by the end of it, I feel like I'm going to pass out. So I ate first. And now I have all this fan mail over here that we're going to go through later in the stream. But yeah, so we have the One Piece D&D wiki, the One Piece D&D, yeah, One Piece D&D wiki, that's correct. So just for my character, William, literally they list off, like, a bunch of attacks I've used for, like, the Devil Fruits, so, like, the 10,000 degree fist that I used, when I fought against, Marrow, and then Double Lift, which is my version of Geppo, Shuffle is Soru, Pocket Salt when I fought against, Trevor, the Giga Drill Breaker when I got the Drill Fruit, Sight Beyond Sight when I had the Clairvoyance Fruit, Card Cuts, Triple Ton, Wheel of Fortune, Slot Jam, and Tank Shot. You know, that's all really cool. And then there's combo moves down here. Like, I had a combo move with Pearl once, and it says William and Pearl right here, Straight of Hearts. And that's cool. That's so it's an awesome wiki. I would definitely check it out. There's also one for the Isekai, which is up and coming as well. What subscriber of yours has the highest number of subscribers? So, I actually know the answer to that. Well, here's the thing. When you subscribe to somebody, you can actually click a button to make it so it's not public or not. So I can look on my channel's analytics, and I can tell you who has the most subscribers that has it turned on. But there might be some people out there that are subscribed to me but don't have that, you know, public subscriber rate on, so I wouldn't know. So for example, I think it's In the Littlewood, who does a lot of, like, well, he used to do a lot of Fortnite streams. I actually haven't watched him in a little while, but I know he's subscribed to me, and he has over, like, 1 or 2 million subscribers. And I think he's the most subscribed to person that's subscribed to me. In the Littlewood. He has, no, that's not the right channel. Here it is. In the Littlewood. 2.61 million subscribers. He does, I think he did Fortnite stuff for a while. He also does Minecraft stuff. Ironic, because I don't play Minecraft. He's doing live playthroughs of Elden Ring, and he's still doing Fortnite stuff as well. So yeah, I think he's number one. That's public, but there might be somebody else that's higher than that just doesn't have it turned on. So yeah, possibly. Any thoughts of Fire Force ending? I don't really read Fire Force. I have the first first 4 volumes, but I've never read beyond that. So, I can't really tell you much there. Bro, Tekking would body Syrup Village Usopp in round 1. I don't know. I feel like Syrup Village Usopp could still kick my ass. I am not, like, he was still kind of fit. Like, he was working out. He was running around town a lot. He was working out and doing stuff. I don't really work out that much. I mean, I go for walks and hikes and things, but that's it. I feel like Syrup Village Usopp could kick my ass. How is Elden Ring going? I'm dying. I'm dying a lot. Super chats aren't working. Yeah, I turned them off. I mean, I can turn them on for right now, I guess, but I'm going to be doing fan mail, so when I start doing fan mail, I'll turn them off again. So I just have less stuff to, like, balance while I do fan mail. But yeah, there you go. I turned them on. Imagine if 4Kids made it to the nothing happened moment. They would literally do nothing happen. No, here's how 4Kids, I'll tell you exactly how 4Kids would have edited it, because it's really easy to do. The moment when Zoro goes up against Kuma, and he's, like, pleading for Kuma, just to, like, instead of having it be like, you know, take my life instead of Luffy's, they'll just dub it so, like, Zoro's like, please, just leave, and then Kuma would just be like, okay, and then he would just leave. And then we just cut to the next scene with everybody partying on Thriller Bark. And then there's that scene where Zoro's like, he's still asleep or he's still unconscious. You could just have it like, oh yeah, Zoro, he's really particularly tired. He's really sleepy. So that's why he's tired. For no apparent reason. He's just lazy. That's how they would have done it. They would have just skipped the whole damn scene. Oh, God. Gotta go. Have a wonderful stream. Well, thank you, Isa. What are your vacation plans? I'm going to Vermont, and I'm going to be attempting to ski. Now, I have never skied once in my life, so the odds that I'm probably going to eat shit are probably going to be pretty high. But I will try my damnedest, and who knows? Maybe I'll be just a natural, and I'll be tackling the double diamond slopes in no time. But I'm probably not. So, You know, that's just what I'm doing. It was kind of a last minute thing. Friend of the family was heading up to Vermont and was like, hey, you know, if you want to go, you can go. And I'm like, yeah, we had like an extra hotel room, like somebody dropped out or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, I'll go. And so I just kind of want to do like anything, you know. I kind of want to get out there. I want to travel more. I have a spot on my wall upstairs that's like, you know, an area for like travel photos because I really want to start, you know, taking pictures in other places because I don't go on vacations a lot, like at all. So I'm really excited to go. Isn't skiing easier than GoPro? I mean, isn't skiing easier than snowboarding? Which I don't know, probably not. But then it's like, get a GoPro. I actually have one. And I'd never had a chance to use it before. So I didn't think about bringing it, but maybe I should bring it. I have it. I know where it is. It's an older model. It's like from 2014 or whatever, but I have a model of it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll bring my GoPro if it still works. I didn't even think of that. That'd be really neat. Uehara video. I will probably at some point. Do you work a regular job? No. This is it. This is my day job. I used to work at Dollar Tree. I was actually in there yesterday to buy stuff for my trip. But yeah. What kingdom did Brooks serve before being a pirate? We don't know. We just know it was a kingdom in the West Blue, and he served as the captain of a battle convoy there. So he was kind of like a knight or something. Like he was like a high status in the kingdom. He was like the leader of a battle convoy. So that's kind of a big deal. Let's see. You ever read manhwa? Yeah, a little bit of manhwa. Do I have any pets? No, I don't own any pets. My mom has a dog. She got Lucy after Duchess passed away. And I was down there last night, actually, and Lucy's a very scared dog. She was a rescue from the Humane Society. She's 2 years old. She's very scared. Like, she just has this perpetual look of, like, fear on her face, like, no matter what you're doing or whatever. And she doesn't, like, bark or, like, run away from you. She just always looks like that's always the expression on her face. And so I brought her a toy last night, and she was playing with it a little bit. But yeah, she's a very scared dog, so my mom's taking care of her. And I don't have a dog because, I don't know, when Duchess passed away, I'm kind of still, I don't want to get a dog yet. But also, it's like when I lived with my mom, it was nice because I got to spend like every day with Duchess because I do this for a living. For the last 3 years or so, I've been doing just this. So I got to like wake up every day and spend the morning with Duchess and take her for a walk and feed her and, just play with her and whatever. And then my mom would get home around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then she would take care of Duchess, and then I would go hang out with my friends or go do whatever. So it's like Duchess always had somebody to kind of watch her, and it wasn't like, I didn't like the idea of leaving her alone. And now that I live by myself, I'm kind of afraid to get a dog because I'm like, oh, what if I get a dog, but then I leave, and I'm going on vacation. I'd obviously have to have her watched by someone else. But like, I don't want the idea of like the dog being alone, So I don't know. For right now, maybe not. And people are like, get a cat because cats are more self-reliant. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm more of a dog person. I really don't want to get a cat. Yeah, people are still hearing that Duchess died. Yeah, Duchess passed away November 7th, I think. And it's okay if you haven't heard. I mentioned it before in a vlog channel video, and I've mentioned it in a stream as well when it happened. But there's still people that haven't heard about it. Yeah, Duchess, she had liver cancer. But you know what? She was not. It was the strangest thing because I move out, right? Like I moved out October 17th, I think. It was around there. And like 2 weeks later, my mom calls me and she's like, hey, Duchess is she's sick. She's got a fever. Now, that's nothing too unusual. Duchess has gotten fevers before. She has really bad allergies, so she'll often like bite her paws or like, cause like injuries to her body because she'll like bite or scratch herself because she has allergies. And we had her on Apoquil, which is like an allergy medication, but she was on that for years and years, and so it weakens the more you give it to her, and we don't want to just like dope her up on pills all the time. But anyway, so sometimes occasionally she would like get an infection, and she would get a fever from that. So we would take her to the vet, they'd give her antibiotics, give her a few days, she'd be right back to her happy little self. So my mom calls me like a week or two after I move out, and she's like, Duchess has a fever. And I'm like, all right, well, just take her to the vet. I'll help you pay for whatever. And so takes her to the vet, and got her some antibiotics like she normally does. Comes back. The first day or two, she seemed to be doing better. Like, she was doing better. And then all of a sudden, her fever just fucking spiked one night. It went to like 106, which for a human, that's like deadly. For a dog, that's still not good. But I think like a dog's core temperature is like slightly higher than a human's. So for a dog, it's like at like 101 or something, and this is still not good though. It's still really high. So my mom like had to like make a cold bath and like throw her in the bath, and she was like freaking out because like she had a really high fever. She was really burning up, and she had to call the emergency number for the vet. And eventually they took her into the vet, and they just kept her there, and they got her fever down, but they had to keep her there for observation. So we later found out the vet called us and said, okay, well, we think she has like a tumor or something on her kidney or her liver or something that's causing the fever. So the doctor said to us, he's like, look, we have to go in, and if it's just a tumor, like if it's just one tumor in her body, I can remove it, and hopefully that'll be it. Then she'll be good. But if I go in there, there's always a chance it could have spread. And if it's spread, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can do. Because she was already like 11 years old. Boxers are the most susceptible dog breed to cancer, which I knew that for years. So I kind of like, it was really shitty, but I kind of like was expecting like, all right, if she does die, it's probably going to be because of cancer, because they're most susceptible to cancer. So keep that in mind, I guess, if you ever want to get a boxer. But anyway, this turned into a really dark live stream all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, so she was at the vet for like 3 or 4 days before the surgery. The day of the surgery, me and my mom got to spend like an hour and a half with her before she went in. We got to the vet early, and we were just in a room with her, and she seemed okay. I mean, she seemed a little tired, but she wasn't like Lucky. Lucky was the dog we had before Duchess. He was a beagle, and when he was about to die, he was very, very sick. Like, he could barely even move. He was really in a bad way. He had kidney failure. That's how Lucky died. But Duchess was like up and walking around, and she was like licking us, and she was like, like just in the room with us, just like little bit sluggish, but not like the impression like she's gonna die in like 10 minutes, like not like that or anything like that. And I was so confident, too. I was like, look at her. She seems fine. She's okay. So, get in there, get the tumor removed, and be fine. Well, she goes into surgery, and about 20, 30 minutes into surgery, the vet calls us, and it's like, yeah, I opened her up, and she's covered. Like, her liver is just filled with cancer. So, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to just, because she's under right now. She's under anesthesia right now. We could just put her to sleep right now. She won't feel anything. You could always take her home, but the thing is, she can't eat. Like, that was one of the other problems. Like, we had to take her to the vet, was she had to be intravenously fed because she just couldn't eat. So if we took her home, I mean, we would just be right back at the vet in like another few days at most, because she wouldn't be able to eat. So like, what would be the point? Like, we bring her home and she's with us, but she's so sick she can't even stomach anything. She would throw up everything. So we decided it would probably just be best to just put her to sleep there, and then we did. And we went back and we said bye to her. She was unconscious. We said goodbye to her, and then we left, and she was cremated, which Lucky was not cremated. Lucky, we just got his body and we buried him in the backyard, and I was always kind of like, I kind of wish we would have cremated him, because I didn't like the idea of having my dog like decaying in the ground outside my bedroom window. That was kind of disturbing to me. But with Duchess, we cremated her, and we got a nice little like urn, like nice little box, like little wood box with her name on it, and got a little paw print like in clay. So that was cool. They gave us that. So yeah, my mom is the kind of person that always wants to get like another dog right away. Like when Lucky died, she wanted to get another dog like immediately, and that was Duchess. And then Duchess passed away, and she wanted to get another dog immediately, and that was Lucy. I'm not the same way. It took me a while to warm up to Duchess when we first got her. It took me like 2-3 months for me to really like accept Duchess. Like, I wouldn't even let her in my room at first. Like, I'm just like, I don't even want her in my room. It took a while, but we were best friends. We were really good buds near the end there. But anyway, yeah, that's that story. Man, she was a good dog. I miss her a lot. I have a picture of her upstairs in my living room. I have like a little collage of my family up there, like my grandparents and everything, and I have a picture of her up there too. Oh man, who's cutting onions? Yeah, I mean, Yeah, she's all right. She's in a better place now. She's not in pain anymore. Yeah. Can you read super chats? Yeah, I'll get to super chats. It's all right. I'll get to super chats. All right, what do we got here? Let's refresh them. Okay, what do we got for super chats? We have let's see. Could you do a video on old and nostalgic Cartoon Network shows? I don't know if I would ever do a video on Cartoon Network shows, like the whole focus, but I definitely reference them all the time. I reference Courage the Cowardly Dog. I reference Dexter's Laboratory all the damn time. Hey, Techie, I know I'm late, but congratulations on your new house. Been watching since I was a junior in high school back in 2017. Well, thank you, Jacob. Yeah, new house is working out good, yeah. Do you think the Curse of Ymir is still a thing now that AOT ended? If you've seen the last chapter, you kind of get the impression. What kingdom did Brooke serve? I answered that one already. Have you ever read any One Piece fan fiction? I think this is one from the last, yeah, that's from the last stream. Yeah. Oh, by the way, also something else to mention here before we get into fan mail. Yeah, we should be getting about 30 minutes in. I'll get to fan mail in a second. Something else I should mention though, because last stream I remember somebody was like in the chat that was like, you know, Tekking deleted my comment. Why did you do that? And I was like, I don't delete comments. I don't do that unless it's like a racial slur or something. I don't go around deleting people's like super chats or comments. Like I don't do that. So what it was, I was like, what? Because it wasn't in the super chat box, and I'm like, where did this guy's comment come from? So I've discovered that if you are a member and you leave a comment through like just being a member, that does not actually show up in the super chat box. I wish they would all show up in there, but it shows up in a different one. So like, yeah, just keep that in mind there. And I don't even think they show up live for whatever reason. So that's a strange thing. Like I know Animanda, I saw a chat from Animanda right here. Did your mom like the ornament? Oh yeah, she loved it. I was actually down there yesterday. She just hangs it up in her living room. And it's after Christmas, but she just hangs it up there. I will send more chocolate for your birthday as payment. Thank you. I have so much damn chocolate. Whenever my friends come down to my house to like play D&D or just hang out or whatever, I had like a dinner party a couple weeks ago. Whenever my friends show up, I just have like, hey, do you guys like chocolate? I have a mountain of chocolate from like New Zealand, from Nebraska, from Chile, from Japan, from Germany. I've just chocolate from all over the world. Like, here you go. So, yeah. Why won't you do videos that focus around old and nostalgic cartoon? Because that's not my channel's focus. It's like anime stuff. And I could do whatever I want, but like you kind of have to have an idea. It's like, look at it this way. Like I can technically make videos about anything I want, but I still have to keep in mind that my channel is about anime. And if I make a video that isn't related to that at all, that can actually be detrimental to the channel. Like if I decided to make a video tomorrow about like the geopolitics of Ukraine and Russia, like on the channel, like completely seriously, no anime involved whatsoever, like that's gonna be weird. And that's, first of all, I don't know shit about geopolitics, but also like that's not the channel. Like that's not what it's for. New Zealand chocolate is amazing. It's incredible. Yeah, I have so much of it. Remember the Samurai Jack video? Yeah, I made a video of Samurai Jack when that ended. That was a very unique thing because that was Samurai Jack coming back. And it was also kind of one of those cartoons that was very similar to anime, but I only made one video on it, you see. Like, that's like a once in a thing. Yeah. Lelouch needs, Ukraine needs Lelouch on its side. Yeah, you look a lot like Nothing But Thieves vocalist. Is that like a band? Nothing But Thieves. Is that a band? Hold on. Let me look that up. Oh, I saw a movie last night. I saw The Cursed. Has anybody seen The Cursed? It's like a new movie. It's out right now. It was actually pretty good. I actually liked it. Nothing But Thieves. What'd you say? Vocalist? No. I don't think I look like that guy. Connor Mason? I don't think I look like that guy. A lot of people send me pictures of people that like actors and like celebrities and like people like, you look like this guy. I'm like, I don't see it. Like I very rarely ever see the similarity. I don't see the similarity at all. Like if you do, that's fine. But like, I don't see the similarity with this guy at all. Like, hold on. Let me just. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see the resemblance at all. Yeah. I want to hear your thoughts on this. What if Oars joins the Straw Hats? I think he'd be just good for big battles now and then. Maybe like joining the Grand Fleet kind of situation, because we already have Hyrudine as the giant that's working for the Straw Hats. I don't think Ors would join that in that case, or Ors Jr. I don't think he would join in that case, but yeah. Oh, best boys and girls, yeah. She was such a happy dog. But you know what? It's like, I don't want to keep going back to Duchess because I do want to get into fan mail, but like when Duchess did pass away, I was like, you know what? I don't have a lot of regrets with this though, because I spent every day with her for the last 3 years of my life. Because I left Dollar Tree, I was done with school, and then I quit Dollar Tree in 2018, in December of 2018. And then, so from December 2018 all the way up until when I moved in October of 2021, I was home all the time because I didn't have a job, and I had a job, but I didn't have to go to work, and I didn't have school. So I was literally just with her every single day. We went for walks every single day, you know, so I just like, I was like, she spent the last 3 years of her life like with her family, and I knew she knew she was loved, and so it's just like I didn't like have a lot of regrets. I didn't have like, oh, I wish I would have done this with, I wish I would have, you know, played with her more. I wish I would have like taken her for more walks. It was like we spent like every day for like 3 years together, so that was, yeah. Maybe that's why it's taking me a little bit longer to get through this as well, to get over the thing. But, you know, someday I'll get another dog, definitely. You know what's really fucked up is the day Duchess died, I called my dad, and I told my dad about what happened, obviously. My dad's like, oh, I'm sorry, and, you know, you really love that dog. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, didn't you have a dog growing up that died? And, you know, it's like, well, obviously dogs die shorter than humans. But my dad's like, yeah, I think my dad had a dog named Remy, and when he was growing up, and he was a beagle, and my dad loved that dog. And I'm like, how did Remy die? And it's like, oh, the neighbor shot him. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah. One day I came home from school. I guess my dad was in like high school at the time. And my dad came home from school, and Remy wasn't around. And so never came home. And so my dad started looking around and went over to the neighbor's house. And like the neighbor was like, yeah, your dog was on my property, so I shot him. Just like, I would have beaten the shit out of that person. Like, what the fuck? My dad grew up on like a farm. My grandfather had like a farm, like a barn, and like they had like horses and stuff. You know, my dad had like 5 brothers. So they grew up on a farm kind of out in the woods, but they had neighbors and stuff. So it's just like, neighbors like, yeah, your dog was on my property, so I shot him. It's just like, what the fuck is that shit, man? So, yeah. That seems extreme. Yeah. Well, I guess that person had like a beef with like my dad and my grandparents and stuff. But yeah, isn't that suable? I mean, yeah, but they didn't do anything back then, you know. Okay, I don't know why Orpheus is spamming all the feats, but could you please stop? I'll just say once to stop, please. Control your animals, like Jesus Christ, who does that, man? It's like that. You don't mess with a Pennsylvania farmer in the 1970s, I guess. They'll just straight up shoot animals. Jesus. Fan mail. Yeah, let's get to fan mail. Let's move on to fan mail segment. Okay. Let me just do one more pass through super chats and then see if I missed any, and then we'll go to that. I've turned off super chats for right now. Are you gonna watch the new Batman? So yeah, Casey and Zach actually wanted to go see it. Well, they're gonna go see it. They asked me if I wanted to go this weekend when it opens, but I'm not gonna be in town, so I might still go see it with them the next week. But yeah, I'm not gonna see it this weekend probably. But I do want to go see it. Yes. Here's a few new ones. What do you think about a theory where Big Mom was intentionally dropped into Mogura Harbor so she could be picked up by her crew? I like that idea, except Mogura Harbor's not close. It's closer to Hakumai, and she was dropped in the flower capital, like in the region. I guess. Well, it might be close. I don't know. It might tie back into that. It's not impossible, I guess. What's your favorite sword in any media? Byakuya's Senbon Zakura is really cool. Just like the aesthetic of it and turning into a bunch of cherry blossoms that are also razor blades. That probably ranks up pretty high for me. Any thoughts on how the whole Big Mom felt? It looks like Mogura Port, right? Like, so it's like the same person. Or a different person. Oh, that's weird. Different people, same comment. Yeah, I mean, yes, it could be, but it's not, you know, guarantee. Yeah. Okay, so I miss Casey and Zach on your vids. They might be back on at some point. There's still, people still ask me about them. It's like, by the way, Casey's with a K, not a C. I see that all the time. It's a K, not a C. But anyway, she's yeah, it was like, what happened to Casey? Is she still around? I'm like, yeah, they're still around. They actually they moved quite a bit. They got married, and then they moved to like the one side of the state and for a little while, and then they moved to the other side of the state for a little while. So I didn't see them for like a good like 2 years or so. They weren't living around here, but now they're living around here again. And I moved, and so yeah, we hang out every now and then as well. So maybe we can get them on a video again at some point. Yeah. She got married to Thor. That's I'm gonna tell her you said that later. That's actually pretty funny. Actually, I texted Casey the other day. I'm just like, you know, because she works out, and I'm just like, hey, you know, I know this is a big request, but could you beat the shit out of Vladimir Putin by any chance? And she went on this long rant of just like, oh, I beat that motherfucker. She's like, okay, all right, calm down, shit. But it's just like, yeah. Anyway, let's get to fan mail. Yeah, let's do fan mail shit. Why not? Okay. I have a lot of it. Yeah. Ugh. You got that fan mail. You got that fan mail. All right. Fan mail time again. I'm going to actually open up some of these letters first. So I went down my mom's last night, and she actually had some mail for me that was still sent to the old P.O. box. By and large, though, most of the mail I'm getting is coming to my new P.O. box address. So there's a few stragglers, but like, yeah, the correct one. How do you spell your mom's name? It's Karen. She's just a Karen. And there's only one way to spell Karen, and even if there's other ways to spell Karen, there's the way you're thinking how to spell Karen. But anyway, so I went down her house last night, and there was still some mail that I got from there. But other than that, most of the stuff is coming to the new P.O. box. So the new P.O. box is P.O. Box 143, Bellwood, PA 16617. If you want to send me stuff, that's down in the description below. Okay, so these are just really, these letters are, yeah, they were, I think, written by probably like, you know, a kid. So I got these last night. There's no return address or anything on here. Well, they're from New Jersey, but there's no like name on it. And they're not even really letters, to be honest with you. They're just like, I think what these are, honestly, is when I was in elementary school, I remembered that like occasionally they had us like send stuff to people. Like, you know, pick somebody and then send them a letter. You know, we had to do that a few times in elementary school, and I think this might be what this is, because this kid sent me like a little Valentine's card, and it just has my name on it. So I was like, that's nice. Like, that reminds me of like when I would get Valentines for like everybody in class. Like, everybody had to do that. Did you have to do that in your school? Like, you couldn't give Valentines to the people you liked. You had to give them to the whole class, or else you weren't allowed to bring them in. It was weird. So I remember on Valentine's Day, we would have like these little boxes on our desks that we would make, and then everybody would have Valentines, and you just go around the whole room and just put Valentines in like everybody's box. And if like you didn't put one in one, someone would feel sad, and then they wouldn't, you know, the teacher would be like, why didn't you bring enough for everybody? So yeah, it's like pen pal stuff, kind of, that kind of crap. But anyway, thank you for that. And then also this other letter, it's not really a letter, but the other one is from the same person. They're both from New Jersey. They're just like little like artwork you make in like elementary school, like this one's like a little cake, you know. So there's really nothing else to it, but like that reminds me of like when I was in elementary school and I had to make like little stuff like this, you know, with like glue sticks, and like you know, you cut stuff out and you just paste it together into like weird collages. So yeah, you know, that's probably what that was. But you know, thank you to whoever sent me that. So that's that. Let's see here. Let's open. This is from Gabby from Quebec, Canada. And Gabby sent me a nice little picture of Chopper. There he goes. He kind of looks like a plushie. He kind of looks like Chopper if Chopper was like a Christmas plushie that like they would make at like Santa's workshop or whatever. Greetings from, is it Quebec or is it Quebec? I don't know how to pronounce Quebec. Here's Chopper drawn in cone style. Oh, there it is, cone from like, okay, Bleach. There you go. I wasn't far off. Okay. Here's Chopper drawn in cone style. Hope you'll like it. Who is your favorite anime cartoon animal character? Okay, so hashtag not a furry, but okay. You know what? I'm actually watching Hunter x Hunter in the Chimera Ant arc right now. I really like Meliorong because he's a chameleon, and I love chameleons. I wanted to actually get a chameleon as a pet. It's Zebek. It's Zebek. It's pronounced Zebek. Zebek, Canada. I really wanted to get a chameleon as a pet, but they are actually a lot to take care of. Like, you can't just get a chameleon, throw it in a little, like, fish bowl or whatever, like an aquarium, and just have fun with it. A dry aquarium, obviously. You wouldn't drown the chameleon. But no, chameleons, like, you have to take care of them in a certain way, and they actually, for example, you can't just put water in their habitat and just expect them to drink it, because chameleons actually, like, they lick water off of their skin. That's how they drink water. So you literally have to, like, spray your chameleon, like, a couple times a day or whatever. Like, you have to, like, spray water on your chameleon so it can get water, because if you leave it in a bowl or, like, in, like, a gerbil thing, like, they won't drink it. So, yeah. But thank you so much, Gabby, for this artwork of Chopper. My fan mail organization project has been going very well lately. Oh, did I tell you that movie I was in is finally out? I can talk about that as well. That was another thing I wanted to mention while I was doing this. But we'll do fan mail. That just somebody remember to bring up the movie at the end, okay? Somebody remind me. Okay, you. Catherine, you remind me at the end. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. All right. But thank you, Catherine. Thank you to Catherine. Also, thank you to Gabby. So, I got this in the mail. There's a letter. Okay. So, I got this in the mail, and at first I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a tablecloth at first. I thought somebody was sending me, like, a tablecloth in the mail. And, okay, does anybody want to guess what this is? Before I tell you what it is, does anybody want to guess what this is? Movie? Yeah. It's all on you, Catherine! No, just somebody remind me of it, yeah. I did a movie a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned I was like a background character in an independent movie that was filmed in the area. A skirt, a blanket, a kilt! Yes, Ollie, you got it! I got a kilt! Which is very appropriate, because my mom's side of the family, as I said, is Ukrainian, but my dad's side, very Scottish. So, Crawford, Scottish name, it makes sense. And I think these are even, like, the Crawford colors? No, wait, these aren't Crawford colors, I think, because we do have a clan thing. Hold on, let me open this letter. Maybe the letter will illuminate it. Finally, somebody sends me a kilt. Dear Matt, been a fan for a long time, so first and foremost, I wanted to congratulate you on the new house. Thank you, guys. It's so nice. Everybody's been really congratulating me with the house. It's so nice. I'm so happy. I have so much space living here. It's so nice. It's been really amazing watching you grow and become more successful over the years. Recently, I've been very interested in learning about my Scottish heritage, and I wanted to share the love. So I got you your very own kilt with the Crawford family plaid. Yeah, that's it. It should, hopefully, fit perfectly, and I really hope you like it as much as I like wearing mine. Maybe it'll become a prop for future videos. Oh, I'll definitely use this. Sincerely, Alex. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so, I mean, I gotta try on the kilt, right? Like, I have to. I mean, it's kind of required to try on the kilt. Now, I've never tried on a kilt before in my entire life, so, you know what? There we go. I just need a set of bagpipes now, and I'll be full Scottish. What are you doing, you daft bastards? All right, that's as best as I got in terms of an accent. Oh, God. All right, but thank you, Alex, for the kilt. We also got a pouch here to go on the side of my kilt. Kilt Tekking. It looks a little big on you. Well, I have to, there's straps to, like, adjust it. I also have, like, a little pouch here. I'm not really sure what these are, but this probably has some function, like, you know, in battle or something, you'd wear the kilt and you'd have these things, like, there's probably a reason for that. Kilt Tekking! And then I also have, like a little belt strap thing with like a chain on it. Man, the Scottish, they know how to style. That's awesome. So yeah, my dad's side of the family is Scottish. There's a little German in there too, but mostly Scottish. My grandfather on my dad's side, he passed away back in 2013, but he was really big into learning about our family history. So he did he had like a lot of family trees. He had like an ancestry.com thing. Like, my grandfather wasn't really, the 23andMe kind of wasn't around, like the DNA testing wasn't really around. It wasn't really popular when he was still alive, but I can guarantee you that if he was alive now, with the 23andMe stuff, like he would definitely be doing like the DNA stuff to figure out like where they come from, like what our heritage is. Like he was the kind of person that would do that easily. But we actually have a Crawford family like symbol, and I have it in here. Here it is. So this is one of them. And I was actually thinking about getting this tattooed on my body at some point. Not the whole thing, but like the deer, the stag, the buck with the cross. I was thinking about actually getting that tattooed somewhere, like on like here or something like that. But yeah, there's another variation of it. That is this. So that's the other symbol. Like my grandfather had that hanging in his dining room for a long time. Like that's like the Crawford clan symbol. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like the other version of it more. But yeah. Okay. So thanks to Alex. It's not a skirt. It's a kilt. I got a kilt. All right. What else? Let's open. Yeah, let's do Cameron stuff next. Okay, so Cameron sent me, James Cameron. Yeah, James Cameron sent me a bunch of stuff. So no, Cameron sent me a bunch of stuff in different, like it came in different like days, like it arrived. So the first thing he sent that arrived, we got some Record of Ragnarok swag. It's really nice. So we got Record of Ragnarok here. We got volume, which volume was this? This is volume 9. The fight with Raiden and Shiva. So that's that. Which, by the way, did you know? I didn't even know this, but I was reading into this the other day. Record of Ragnarok is actually like banned in India because of the way Shiva is portrayed. And I don't really know a lot about it, so like somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But I think like the main reason is it's like Shiva is supposed to be like the strongest being ever. Like his strength is well beyond like even other deities. And the fact that Shiva, like, could be injured and, like, damaged, like, his arms got ripped off in this battle with Raiden, like, apparently that's, like, high blasphemy in, like, India. Like, that's not something you address. Like, you don't show Shiva, like, getting his... He won the fight, but you don't see Shiva getting injured like that. Like, that's just something that you don't do. He's not reading chats. Well, I'm doing all things together. I'm juggling a lot of stuff at the moment, but... Yeah, apparently it's really controversial in India for that reason. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. But I could be off on that as well. Record of Ragnarok. This is the English version of it, and I think this is just volume 1. Yeah, this is just volume 1, the English version. So there you go. There's Brunhilde. Looking cool. But that's not all we got. Cameron also sent me some posters. So we got this poster of just the first 4 battles of Record of Ragnarok. We got Lubu and Thor. We got Adam and Zeus. We got Kojiro Sasaki and Poseidon. And Jack the Ripper versus Hercules! And then Brunhilde is in the center. So we got that. And then we got... Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. Then we just got Jack and Hercules, because I did the video. This is my favorite fight in Record of Ragnarok, by the way. Just the fact it's Hercules versus Jack the Ripper. It is such a juxtaposition of these two characters from wildly different time periods. You would never expect them to fight each other, but holy shit, is that an awesome fight. I cannot wait for that to be animated. Let's see here. But, yes, because you need more posters, certainly. I always need more posters. Actually, I don't. I have enough posters. I was actually thinking about getting a, because my bedroom, as you notice, most of my anime stuff is down here. Okay, I don't really have a lot of anime stuff in my bedroom, and I really don't want to have like anime posters all over my bedroom or whatever. I kind of already did that for most of my life. I don't kind of want to. I want to have a different kind of style. Like my house is not like just decked out with like anime shit on every wall. Like that's not. It's pretty much just down here. There's one room upstairs I want to have like a Japanese theme with. like I want to get a kotatsu, and I want to have like I have some like my video games and stuff up there, and like some of my Japanese like stuff that I just have like my books on Japanese and things, and I want to get some like I want to paint like a cherry blossom tree on one of the walls. So I'm gonna have like a theme room, but other than that, like every other room in my house doesn't really have like a lot of anime stuff in it. But I got a David Bowie poster is the basic I wanted to say. I got his poster with Heroes when he's like doing like the pose that David Bowie does. And so I got that. I'm going to put that up there in my bedroom, I think, and some other stuff I got. But yeah. That's a Viz update. Jotaro and Jolene team up. Should probably check out that chapter. So then that's not all, though. We also got, from Cameron, a Record of Ragnarok, like, data book kind of thing. And it shows scenes from the anime and stuff. So there's like, there's like sketch art and everything from the anime here. Yeah, Lord Shiva is the supreme deity in Hinduism. Yeah, that's basically what I got the impression of when I was like, and I didn't read a lot about it. So if I'm missing some nuanced stuff here, let me know. But like, that was like the basic thing I kind of like noticed. Like the fact that they showed Shiva like in a fight kind of to begin with, that he couldn't win immediately, is sort of like bad. But then also we have like Nikola Tesla, because like we know who the humans are going to be that are going to be fighting. There's Leonidas, there's Nikola Tesla, Soji Okita, Grigory Rasputin. Rasputin's going to be on here. Simo Haya, who is a Finnish sniper, he's going to be in that. Nostradamus, we actually have seen him since this came out. Kintoki Sakatano, who is like the guy from Japanese myth. So yeah, Loki is going to fight. We're going to see Loki fight. We're going to see Othin fight. God, this is going to be so cool. Anubis, I'm really excited. I'm pumped to see Anubis. Here are the Valkyries. Yeah. So there you go. So we got that. Let's see. Who else do we got here? I think is that everything Cameron sent me? I think that might be everything Cameron sent me, unless there was a letter. Was there a letter? I don't know. I guess if there's a letter, we'll find it out. Next box we have down here, this is from empty bubble wrap. Here we go. Oh, here it is. Tekking101 from Cameron. If you have any questions or want to leave me a message, then yeah, he gives me his like email address, which I'm not going to reveal on air. Let's see here. Let's see. I hope you're doing well. I have enjoyed washing your I have enjoyed washing your videos. Yes, indeed. You seem disappointed with OP at the moment. Do you still enjoy reviewing? Absolutely, I do. I don't know. I love it every week. I can't wait. I was actually, the first thing up I did this morning was check to see if the spoilers were out for the next chapter. I have arranged some gifts in appreciation for the entertainment you've given me. I will explain the contents of the box on the back of this letter. If you don't want spoilers, you can just open the gifts. Oh yeah, there's one more box then too. So he also sent me a calendar, just a 2022 calendar, just a normal calendar. Thank you. And, One Piece box set, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dressrosa to Reverie box set 71 to 90. And I'm really happy I got this. I love the box. It's really cool to see like all the strides. I'll definitely use this in like background and stuff. But I already use I already have the volumes back there. I already have them. So I have double copies of all of them now. Because I didn't already have enough manga. I always need more manga. More manga! I actually, when I was organizing all my manga, which I finally have organized all of it, I have all of my manga on bookshelves. I'm probably going to have to buy more bookshelves at some point, but I have all of my manga on bookshelves. But I have a bin now. I have like a little tote that's just filled with duplicate manga volumes, because I have a lot that I've discovered over the years, I've acquired over the years. But thank you, Cameron. So yeah, we got first volume of Record of Ragnarok, English. Volume 9 of Record of Ragnarok, Japanese. An official anime guide of Record of Ragnarok in Japanese. That's this. 2 posters of Record of Ragnarok from Redbubble. One Piece box set, Volume 4, and an extra 2022 calendar. Okay, well, I think that's everything. Thank you, Cameron. Always up for some more Record of Ragnarok stuff. That's really cool. Murphy, because of, she just finished, I think she just finished reading One Piece. I just subscribed to her the other day, because a lot of people were telling me, like, you should check out her channel, because she's like a fiction book reviewing channel, kind of like Dan Green. In fact, I think her and Dan Green have actually done a video before together, but I just found out about her channel, like, a couple weeks ago, and I subscribed to her, and she makes some really cool stuff, so, yeah. And I think she's going to start, I think she started to read Hunter x Hunter next. And I'm just like, ooh, yeah, that's a good one to pick. Yeah, because I love Hunter x Hunter. It is remarkable because Hunter x Hunter is an anime that, like, I could literally watch over and over again. Like, I'm watching the Chimera Ant arc again right now, probably like the 5th or 6th time that I've seen it. And I know what's going to happen, but that's what makes it so damn good. Let's see. Have you heard the theory that that Kaido will pluck out one of Luffy's eyes? No, but I did get the theory that Luffy's going to be the eye patch pirate by the end, because there's, like, pirate that has a peg leg, and that's Zeph. Pirate that has the hook for the hand, that's Crocodile. Pirate that has the eye patch, which is like a very piratey kind of yarg kind of thing. I lost my train of thought. Eye patch, there it is. Then, like, that would be Luffy, because he's, like, you know, the king of the pirates. But yeah, thank you to Cameron. I'm going to put this back down there. Put this all in this box, because, yeah, like I said, this came, like, in separate boxes. Calendar. Always need another calendar. I actually do need another calendar. I have a My Hero Academia calendar over here that I actually have to change to March. Actually, let's do that right now. Why not? So I have a calendar over here. I have a calendar and a clock over here that I keep track of everything. This is a My Hero Academia calendar I got. I actually got this on New Year's Eve. I was at a wedding, and one of the people at the wedding was like, I got you a present, and they gave me this. And they knew I liked anime. It's like, I don't know, do you watch this show? And I'm just like, yes. So they gave me that. So, all right, January was Izuku, and February was Tomura. So we try to bring in March with Bakugo! Explosive blast into March. There we go. So, I have that up here. Get on the nail. Bakugo. Ah, there you go. All right. Vivi is the parrot pirate. Maybe. All right. What's next? All right. Yeah, okay. I think this is the one that's, so somebody sent me a letter. Occasionally I'll get this. People will send me letters that I understand what they're doing, but it's like they send me letters that have very personal stories and, like, information in them. Like, they go into very great detail in their lives, like everything that's happening in their lives and everything like that. And I appreciate that you would, like, look to me as a creator on YouTube and, like, this is somebody that I can talk to about this. But I'm not going to read that out loud. I'm just going to read all of his problems and stuff, everything that's going on in somebody's life. I'm just going to read on camera here. So I'm not going to do that. But I will thank, hold on, let me just get the name. These are all kind of knocked around here. Harry. So thank you to Harry for the letter. Let me just see here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. He sent me also a lot of stuff. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 6 pages he sent me, 8 pages of a letter, and then like a PS that is huge. But yeah, but like a lot of it is like a lot of like personal stuff, and I don't know if I should like read it all. Are you enjoying Elden Ring? I am, yes. Let's see. Thank you, Harry, for this letter. I really appreciate it. I have read it, but it's like, yeah. I appreciate the letter. Did I check my Gmail yet? I will in a second. Hold on. I have a little bit left. It's almost done. Actually, 2 more boxes left. Hold on. So, this one is from Melissa. And Melissa sent me a letter, but also a bunch of candy. Hello. I hope this gets to you in one piece. I am glad you took the time to glue it back together. I found something that I won't fall apart in the mail. I hope you like this, from Melissa. Okay, so we got some ginger chews, which are a candy, a ginger-based candy, I guess. That's cool. There's just a picture of a ginger root on there. That's cool. A movie. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet, but thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, shit. I need one of these. How did you know I needed one of these? This is so cool. Sharpie chalk marker. So this is a chalk marker. I actually have a thing upstairs that somebody else sent me a long time ago that's a globe. And it's a globe that's like with a black surface, like the like you have to like write with chalk, but regular chalk doesn't work. It has to be a chalk marker. So I'm like, oh, I have to buy a chalk marker at some point. Where is the king portrait? It's right there, dude. It's right there in the background. But no, so thank you. I needed this. But anyway, we got chocolate, and we also got. It looks like a box, and it is, but it's actually not that. I think it's actually supposed to be a desk for Barry. And you're not the only person that sent me one, because I also got this from someone else. So, after 4 months of living here, Barry finally has a proper desk. This one is a little smaller. This one's just literally a cardboard box. This is a box that I got when I was putting together this desk. Like, this box just came with it to keep the screws in, and I just turned that into Barry's desk. But Barry has a proper desk now, like the professional gentleman he is. I think it's upside down. There we go. Like the professional talk show host he is. So there we go. And now I can switch between desks. There we are. Check that out. Oh, it's a hidey hole desk. That's in here. We got, oh, I see. Oh, it's like a little mini clipboard. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It's a little mini clipboard. That's so neat. Yeah. So Barry, you can be just like me. What else is in here? Oh my God. Oh, wait, what? Stuff falling out all over the place. Okay, hold on. William, it's perfect. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, I almost crushed this. Oh my God. That's from another thing. I got like 2 big boxes here. Hold on a second. Let me just get resituated. All right. So, what's this? That's from the kilt. That's the order form from the kilt. Okay. All right. There's nothing else in there. But there's like magnets on the front. So like, so I can put stuff on here and then tack it to the desk and then get that to shut and then. So yeah, I might switch back and forth. If I'm doing regular videos, I might just keep this just for space, because you know. But if I'm doing like other stuff in particular, I can add the desks in there. That's so cool. Barry, you have 2 desks now. You have 3 desks now, Barry. Oh God, and you have a little clipboard. There you go. Get to work. Get to work, Barry. You're the vice president of Tekking101 Industries. Had to pick up all of your shit, Barry. Tired. That is so adorable. So then we have the other boxes. So Melissa sent me this one. This box was sent to me by somebody else. I actually got 2 boxes. I mean, 2 individual people sending me desks for Barry at the same time, as it happens. And this is the last box. This is from, I don't know if it says so on the actual. No, it doesn't. Hold on. Okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here. So first we have bubble wrap, styrofoam. We have Robin here. Trying to get a good way. There we go. We have Robin here. This is a scene from the first One Piece. The first opening after the time skip, with Robin and One Piece written on her cleavage, which was funny because oh, did this break? I might have to glue this back together. I think this broke. But I can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I've learned a lot about fixing knickknacks and things over the years just from fan mail that's been sent to me that got broke while en route. We also got this. That's cool, right? Just a straw hat Jolly Roger made out of wood. There we go. But yeah, I love that opening because that opening is We Go. And the opening is like each of the Straw Hats have One Piece written on a different part of their bodies. So on like Brooks, it's written on the back of his jacket. Frankie, it's written on like his glasses. And Usopp, it's like on his arm. And then with Robin, it's just on her boobs. It's just written across her chest. It's just like, all right, well, A lot of space to put it on there. And then we have, because of my favorite character in One Piece, I think, yeah, the One Piece, the Frankie one. I'm trying to read Tokyo Ghoul manga. I read, like, the first 12 chapters of Tokyo Ghoul or something, I think. Something like that. Alright. Alright. Frankie! Super, ladies and gentlemen. Same opening, we go. Very good quality. Painted onto this glass, it looks like. So we got Robin, and we got Frankie. We also got a shirt. Oh, wait, no. It gets better, ladies and gentlemen. Barry's ass. And you actually went to detail to put Barry's ass on there. That's great. Sorry, Barry. We're selling your ass on a t-shirt now. I already sold your plushies, so now it's just that. And Barry's ass, if you... Well, actually, it's covered up, but... You know, okay. There you go, Barry. Tekking screams, Frankie! Everyone in the doctor's office looks at me. Turn your phone on highest volume it can. Frankie! Don't lewd Barry D. Brick. Pretty sure somebody's already done that. I've actually gotten surprisingly little lewd fan art of Barry over the years. You'd think I'd receive a lot of it. I have received some. I can't say it's zero. But, yeah. We got Barry's shirt. There's a few more things in here. We got, oh, these are cool. What are these? What are these now? These are like little... Oh, they're like little stickers. Oh, that's so badass. Hold on. Oh, my God. Look at this. Little Barry stickers. I can put a sticker of his ass anywhere I want. There we go. And then we have... some of them are very tiny. Okay. Got little stickers there. We got VP Barry that I think is supposed to go on the desk because this is the same person that sent me the desk. So VP Barry. And then we got a little Barry keychain. Barry keychain. Awesome. I do want to sell Barry pins and like keychains at some point, like on Springs on Teespring. There we go. Yeah. At some point I want to do that. We got some other keychains. We got a lollipop. We got a dinosaur. We got a triceratops. We got some random like witchcraft, like magic baubles and things, like little vials of things, like a crystal ball and stuff. We got a skeleton and some web earrings, which not really my size. I don't really have pierced ears, but I give him a shot. I just pierce my... Tekking101 pierces his ears live on camera. I just take a earring and just stab myself in the earlobe. Which I knew people that when I was like in middle school, I knew a girl that actually did that with like a thumbtack. And she's like, I just pierced my ears with a thumbtack. And be like, okay, that does not sound healthy or sanitary at all. It's like, oh, it's okay. I used a lot of alcohol. I'm like, all right, sure. Did you say dinosaur like that because of Jurassic Park? I say dinosaur like that because of James A. Janice saying dinosaur. I think that's where I got that from. Dinosaur. Yeah. Yeah. The high stool you have in your reviews where you put pop figures on. Well, I do that in my reviews, but like the area I have it set up, it doesn't work out well enough, and I have to set it up like every single week because this one is... Like, I can actually move this, and that's good, because then I can switch it around. I got a green screen yesterday. I got a good green screen. First time in my life I've ever actually been able to have a green screen, because the house I lived in, it was too small. I couldn't have an area where I could actually stand, like, full body in front of a green screen. I can now. So, yeah, having this... This partition over here with the backdrop that I can actually move and stuff is very useful. But because of that, it also means I really can't have like a stool. I mean, I could, but I'd have to set it up and take it down every single week I do a review. So, yeah, maybe on special occasions I'll have like Barry next to me in a review. But for the most part, it'll just be me. And plus, it limits my ability to move around. If I have like a stool right to my right, I can't like jump around as much. You know, I have to be careful not to hit it and knock everything over. So it's just easier just to have it like that. But thank you to, actually, Oh, there we go. Letters. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even open everything. Oh, no. We didn't even get to the cooler ones. Hold on. There's one more thing in this box before we're done with this. So we have berry coasters. That's so cool. Berry coasters. Berry coaster. Berry coaster. Berry coaster. Porygon coaster. There we go. Porygon. So just there's Porygon from Pokemon, and Porygon is my favorite Pokemon, in case you didn't know. So there we go. And that's also the reason I got a lot of the Perler Beat artwork of Porygon last time from Amanda. So if you have any Porygon anything, if you want to send it to me, I would accept that. Yeah. Let's see. I sent you a Frog Facts jingle on Twitter. Ah, cool. I'll check that out. Kazu. I already did. Oh, Kazu, you're the person I did the jingle with. I mean, I didn't do it with, but your jingle is on the channel, unless you sent me another one. Yeah, maybe. I'll look into that later. But anyway, yeah, so then there's the letter. There's some art, too. There's me. There's... Oh, there it is. Wait, no. Is that Lewid? No, I think that's just... Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. For Tekking. Here we go. All right. This is a long one, so I'll read the key. Wow, this is like 3 pages. Hey, my name is Sparkles from Texas. Thank you, Sparkles. So Sparkles is the one that sent me the Frankie and Robin art, the berry stickers, the Porygon coaster, the berry coaster, the keychains. Not this desk, but this desk, and the straw hat symbol, and the shirt. Same person. Okay. My name is Rachel. I'm a weirdo who likes doing arts and crafts, and someone who is writing a letter to another weirdo, makes One Piece content every day that I really enjoy. I would have written this letter by hand for you without fail, but every single letter I write makes it look 3 mistakes. So yeah, that's fair enough. Also, I hate my handwriting, so that's a little factor. Yeah, I don't like my handwriting either. My handwriting does this thing where it just keeps going horizontal until I'm eventually like way off the page. I'm an artist. I shuffle around with my favorite things to do, but at the moment, I'm really into drawing and resin crafts, I can see. So I also have a YouTube channel where I basically make over dolls like Barbies and stuff like that. It's called Sparkle Lee Pony, if you're interested. So go check out the channel Sparkle Lee Pony. There you go. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. I discovered you from my boyfriend, okay, it's Jesus, but I'm assuming Jesus. I'm assuming it's pronounced that way, or maybe it is just Jesus. I discovered you from my boyfriend Jesus about 2 or 3 years ago from your best boobs in One Piece video. Why does everything go back to the boob video? God damn it. That boob video is going to be... That's going to be the thing I'm going to be remembered for, right? After all these years, I'm going to be long gone, and the channel's going to still be up. It's going to be 100 years from now, and the only thing people are going to remember is, like, he made that boob video that one time. It all comes back to the boob video. At first, I was a little skeptical. Oh, gee, I wonder why. Who is this kid making an almost 40-minute video on boobs? But I was quickly intrigued. Oh, my God. I love binging your videos and live streams when I have time or when I really need something to listen to at work. My favorites are your 4Kids One Piece streams. I really miss them. I don't do them anymore just because I feel like I kind of drained that well. You know what I mean? I kind of talked about every major episode I wanted to discuss. Like, everything else in there was pretty much like, it's just more of the same. You know what I mean? Like, I talked about every arc. You know, there wasn't really, I think, more to talk about, honestly. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, those were fun to make when I was making them. I also enjoy your dramatic fanfic readings. Please do another one. And obviously, geography is everything. Your eccentric and bubbly personality really shows through your videos, and no wonder you made me and so many others enjoy it. I also have deeply considered reading Bleach to be able to watch more of your content. Oh, that's so nice. I get that too every now and then. People will be like, I want to watch more of your stuff, so I want to watch Bleach so I can just get caught up so I can understand your Bleach content. I'm like, all right. I am the Jesus in the letter. Hi, Jesus. Hey, guys, we found Jesus. I'm sorry. I use that joke every time I run across. I was in a convention once, and there was a guy at the convention cosplaying as Jesus, and I just saw him. And then I ran up to one of my friends later that day, and I was just like, hey, I found Jesus. And I say it like that every time. I was like, I found Jesus, everybody. And just point over at him, and he's just like, you know, yeah. I'm Sparkles. There's Sparkly Pony there. That makes it really easy. But yeah, anyway. Also, please put your Nothing Happened Zorro drawing on a t-shirt or make an art print of it because I need it. There was periods at the I period need period it's period. Also, if you're up for it, can you draw Eneru's face? You know the one. I know the one, yeah. I should just get a drawing pad for my videos, right? I should get like a digital drawing pad that I could just have, like a tablet, and then do streams where I just very, very underline very poorly draw scenes from the One Piece anime. Because that way I could draw it like while I'm talking and you can see what I'm drawing on air. Like I could do it that way. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you, Sparkles, for the drawing of me and Barry. And then the drawing of wait, hold on. Is this hold on. Okay. There's some resin, berry coasters, the berry basic stickers. I think you look hot as a girl. Okay, so this is me. This is Rule 63 me. Okay, well, I'll add that to the pile of Rule 63. No, I agree with you. I'm pretty damn hot as a girl. That's awesome. I have this Nami thing going on. So, yeah, there you go. Nice hair. Yeah, I'll add that to the pile of Rule 63 Tekking101 fan art. I have to compartmentalize my One Piece, the fan art that I get over the years. Oh, man. But anyway, very last question. Do you like Persona? Yes, I do. And what are your thoughts on Futaba? Futaba is one of my favorite characters in that series. And who are your favorite Phantom Thieves? My favorite is Makoto, but Futaba is definitely up there. And one last thing. Being born and raised in Texas, I have to tell you that fresh tea is superior, but I do enjoy bottled tea every once in a while. So that's where you're wrong. I don't have any bottled iced tea with me right now, which is surprising. I just have water. But, bottled tea is correct. You're wrong. I'm sorry. And, yeah, that's just how it goes. Your fan, Rachel. Jesus is here, too. Hi, Jesus. Hi, Rachel. Well, if I ever come on down to Texas, maybe we can go to, I don't know. What do you do for fun in Texas? What do you do for fun in Texas? Because I was just going to say go horseback riding, which we do that up here. Like, that's not, there's literally a place, like, right down the road from my house where you can go horseback riding. So that's not really indicative of Texas, but go bull riding, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. But thank you so much for all of that stuff. I think that's everything. Yeah. I think that's everything I got. Okay. So if I'm missing something that you sent me at some point, physical, not digital, but physical letter or something, it either is still in the mail. I'm really glad I got this done. I was debating whether or not to do a video today, which I still might, to do a video today or do the stream today, because I'm like, I don't want this fan mail sitting around for another week or so. It's already March. I'm already late on doing it. So thanks to all for talking about it. Yeah. Let's see. Go to shooting stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's Texas. Yeah. Shoot guns and eat barbecue. That actually doesn't sound like a bad afternoon. You know, take some gun, go to a shooting range and then go eat some Texas barbecue. That actually doesn't sound like a bad day. Don't forget the movie. Movie. Okay. All right. But yeah, just really quick, thanks to everybody that sent me the fan mail. Address is down below if you want to send me some stuff. P.O. Box 143, Bellwood, PA 16617 if you want to send me some more stuff. I will try to get that done by the end of March if I get any mail, and if I don't get enough, then I'll just move to April, but that's usually how I do. Thanks to everybody that sent me. Thanks to Rachel. Thanks to Cameron. Thanks to Melissa. Thanks to Alex for the kilt. Let's see, who else? Thanks to Harry for the letter. Thanks to, that's Cameron again. Anybody else I'm forgetting? I apologize. But thanks to everybody that sent me stuff this time around. All right, movie. All right, we'll end it out with this. This is a good place to end it. Okay, so back in 2019, so yeah, it was before COVID. It was before all that shit. It was just when COVID was starting in China, just when like the murmurings of this virus began in China, but it had not reached the U.S. yet, or at least the lockdown protocol wasn't in the U.S. yet. So I have a friend that I went to community college with, And I had not seen him for like 10 years, but when I went to community college with him, he was like an independent filmmaker. He had worked on a lot of films. He'd been to like Sundance, and I was like, really, like, this was back when my YouTube channel was just kicking off, and I was like, wow, this guy's amazing. Like, he's actually filmed things. And this was back before I knew I wanted to do YouTube for a living. I was just like, I just started talking about anime and Bleach on YouTube when I started college, okay? Like, just started. So I was still kind of conflicted on whether or not I wanted to do YouTube or if I wanted to go to film school, like legitimately go to a film school and learn how to like edit and eventually go to Hollywood or something. And I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this instead. But I wanted to do something with editing and stuff. So I was talking to him about it, and then he goes away. He graduates, and I don't see him for years. But he still lives around this area, and I'm still friends with him on Facebook. So every now and then I would see him messaging something. So one night he messages like, "Hey, so I'm doing, I'm helping some friends film an independent movie. I'm like working on this film, and if anybody wants to be an extra in this film, they gave the location. It was being filmed at a bed and breakfast, and I'm like, that bed and breakfast was like 10 minutes from where I used to live, where my mom's house, right? It's like right, it was like really close. So I drive by it like every day. So I'm like, holy shit, they're filming a movie at this bed and breakfast. I'm like, it's like a horror movie, like a horror comedy kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, so I'll do that. So I message him back, and I'm like, hey, man, I don't know if you remember me, because once again, I haven't seen this guy in like 8 years or whatever. I'm like, I don't know if you remember me, but I live really close to this. I can help you out. And he's just like, yeah, sure, come on down tomorrow if you want. You basically, you would be a ghost. You'd be like a ghost in like the background. And I'm like, okay. So I go down there, and I hung out there all day with the cast, and they were really fun. I got to meet the director, and he was one of the my friend was a producer on the movie, and he was also a ghost as well. And just like an independent kind of film kind of thing. And I was talking to I think the assistant director I was talking to, and I asked the stupid question that probably everybody asks when you meet somebody that works on movies, like, who's the most famous person you've ever worked with? And she told me, and she was around my age. She wasn't much older than I was. And she was like, I worked on a film once with Harrison Ford. And I'm just like, oh my God, you know, it was like crazy. So these are people that have actually been to Los Angeles and actually worked on like movies and stuff. And that was like really cool. So I was there all day, and I got put into makeup. And here I am as a ghost. I have a picture here. So there I am after makeup. And so the director of the movie is actually the guy in the hat behind me. I believe his name was Chris. And I forget, the blonde girl was the girl that knew that like worked with Harrison Ford at some points, you know. And so she was the one that told me that story, and she was the assistant director. And then I forget who the guy on the right was. You know, that actually might be my friend. Actually, I'm not really sure. I don't think it was, but yeah. So I got to meet everybody there. So there I am as a ghost. And they had like an actual professional makeup artist, you know, spray my face with all the makeup and shit, and she was like painting veins on me and everything like that. So there I am there. Ian from Smosh was the director of that movie. No, and there's another one too. Here's me and another ghost, another one of my friends that just happened to be there that day. So yeah, there we go. We're just ghosts. We're hanging out there. Where's the one where I was by? Did I have the one where I was by the coffee? No, I don't have that one on here. There was one, but I was by like the coffee filter, and I was just like, you know, like being funny. But they had food back there. That was a great. I spent all day there because it was like, he's like, are you free from like 10 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night? And I'm like, I guess. So I showed up and I spent all day. Most of the time you don't really do much. You're just hanging out, just whatever, talking, bullshitting. And then we filmed that night from like, I don't know, we filmed for like 2 hours or so, like my part. So that was back in 2019. That was back in December of 2019. Anyway, the movie is finally out. The movie finally got released in December, and it's available on YouTube. You have to rent it. You have to pay for it. But the scene I'm in is actually in the movie. So let me pull up the scene. I can't show you the movie because, you know, that's their movie. But hold on. Let me just check something really quick, and then I will tell you what the movie's called. Yeah. Damn, what time is it there? It's 1:55 p.m. where I'm at right now. Okay. So okay. So the movie is called The Seance. The Seance. With an accent over the E. Just The Seance. And I can show you, hold on, I can show you the thumbnail, like, of what it looks like on YouTube. I can show you that. Hold on. So you know, because there's a few. I know it's kind of it's a name that's like there's more than one movie that's been called that. But hold on, let me show you thumbnail here. How do you spell it? Hold on, I'll show it to you in a second. Hold on, there we go. There it is. There's the Seance. It's available on other platforms too. I think it's available on Apple TV and stuff as well, like maybe Amazon as well. But you could just rent it on YouTube. So that's what it's called. It's called The Seance. A YouTube famous paranormal debunker. By the way, that's the premise. I'm not involved in that at all. I showed up later. Just the fact that the main character of the movie is playing a YouTube famous paranormal debunker, that had nothing to do with the fact I was involved. It was just I didn't show up until like literally near the end. Like I was at near one of the last shooting days, and I was telling everybody, it's like, oh yeah, I do YouTube for a living at this point, and they're just like, oh, crazy. And I only got to talk to the director very briefly, but he was a really nice guy. Everybody was really nice during this day. And after we were done filming, we were all hanging out, like playing guitar, and like I was talking to some people about Devil May Cry and shit, like playing video games and shit. Man, that was a lot of fun. That was a fun day. So anyway, that's The Seance. And if you want to rent it, it's on YouTube. And my appearance in the movie is, if you go to 1 hour, 10 minutes, 56 seconds, I am in the background. That's it. That's it. There's a scene near the end of the movie where the main characters are like in a dark room together. It's sort of the climax of the movie. It's where like shit hits the fan kind of moment in the movie. And the camera is like panning around the main characters. So the main characters, it's a man and a woman, are like in the center of the room, and the camera is just going around them. And by the way, the camera they used was a Red Dragon, which is an insanely expensive camera. So I got to see that close up. That was really cool. They had like the harness where they were like filming with it. Like it blows like my little camera shit out of the water. It was like crazy to see like an actual like big production camera like that. But anyway, so they like, circle around the main characters. And as they're circling around the main characters, there's a scene in the background where the ghosts are like slowly closing in, like around the cast, like around the main characters. And like we're walking kind of like zombies, like we're like surrounding them in the room. And you can't see my face, but I'm in the background. You could see by my like body shape that I'm like back there. Yeah, 1 hour, 10 minutes, 56 seconds. And I'm in there a little bit more after that because the camera's like zooming around them. So I'm in the background in the first shot, and then it goes around, and then I'm like a little closer, and then it goes around, and then we disappear. Like the premise of the scene is like we're there, and then we like vanish, and then then we just kind of all hit the ground when we were filming it. We were just like all filming, walking like zombies, and just like doing that, So that was a lot of fun. I like that I was part of that. So yeah. What is the movie called? The Seance. The movie is called The Seance. It was a lot of fun. I liked working with everybody on it for just the one day I was there. But yeah, go check it out. It's cool. And I'm in the credits too. And I'm like, I'm in the credits in a movie. The IMDb moment arrives. Yes. But the movie itself is actually pretty good too. It's like a horror comedy kind of thing. And there's some pretty funny moments in it. I actually like the movie as well. So go check it out. How much did you get paid though? I didn't get paid at all. I did it because it was fun. Because my friend was like, hey, did anybody want to help out with this? And I'm like, fuck yeah, man, I don't got anything going on. So I was free that day, and it was like really close. And ironically enough, that bed and breakfast, my parents used to live in that bed and breakfast because back in the 80s, it was actually an apartment building, and my mom and dad actually that was like the first place they bought when they got married. So it's this weird thing where it's like that my parents live there, and then it got turned into a bed and breakfast, and then I film a movie there later. It's weird. But yeah. Anyway, that's that. Anyway, so check out the Seance. Okay, so that came full circle. I did it because it was doing a favor to a friend, and I wanted to do something that day, and I was bored, basically. But it turned out into a really, really fun experience. Because like, how often do you get to like somebody's like, hey, you want to be in a movie? I'm like, fuck yes, I could get my own Wikipedia page, yeah. But I also, because, by the way, when I was doing the movie, I had no idea what the premise of the movie was. Like, I heard, like they gave me, like a call sheet, like, what was happening that day, and, like, everybody that worked on the movie. I still have it somewhere. But I actually didn't know about what the premise of the movie was. It's just that it was, like, a horror comedy, and it involved ghosts in a hotel. That was it. And, like, a bed and breakfast. And, like, there was a seance involved. That was all I knew. That was all I knew about. And, So I didn't know about the premise until later, but then after the premise came out, it was like a YouTube famous paranormal investigator. I'm like, oh, that's weird that the main character is a YouTube celebrity. And that's strange. It's like, okay, there you go. Coincidence? I think not. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Is this movie on YouTube? Yes, it's on YouTube. You have to pay for it. You have to either rent it or buy it, but it is on YouTube. So yeah. Gmail. Yeah, let's check Gmail really quick if anybody sent me anything on Gmail. Let's do that, and then I think we'll call it. I still might film something today, just because I want to get a One Piece video out about the Gorosei and Luffy before I go. But yeah, I might film it while I'm there. Somebody sent me artwork. I'll do a Kickstarter next week after the chapter drops. There's some artwork. Oh, cool, yeah. So, Shaquan is somebody that's been messaging me about this manga that he's been writing. And there's some artwork of me in there, 101. And I'll do a Kickstarter next week after the first chapter drops. So I'll let you know. I'll retweet your stuff, Shaquan, next time that comes up. So just send me an email to like, hey, the stuff is up or whatever, and I can retweet whatever. So thank you for that artwork. Alan sent me some fan mail. Oh, that's Insane Mikayoshin, who always sends me like 10,000 pages. I'm going to read one. Okay. Let's see. These are like different, like you just send me like theories and stuff, you know, like different reply points to my videos. And I'm like, I don't really sure what to do with these. You know, you're just sending me replies to my videos. Hercules is more than one half god, as his mother was a descendant of his father. Jack vs. Are these just like corrections and things to videos I've made? Okay, whatever. Thank you. And then there's a Frankie video idea. I had this idea. What about Frankie? Do you remember? Oh yeah, because Frankie met Odin. So people was like, what if Frankie joined the Roger Pirates back then? And I actually do plan on making. You know what? Actually, would you be okay with just me making that video today? I could knock that out. If it's a Frankie video, I could do that, no problem. Yeah, screw it. You know what? I'm just going to do that video today, and then I'll have an extra video in the tank for when I go on vacation. So then I'll have 3 to show, then last. Okay, we'll just do that then. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Can you turn on the super chats? I'm done. I'm leaving soon. Because I got to go finish packing, and then I'm going to clean all this stuff up, and then do a video, I guess, later tonight before I go. So then I'll have that. But yeah, so tomorrow I have a My Hero Academia video coming out, and then Friday is a Yu-Gi-Oh video, which is a little bit different, but I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. It's a simple video, but the premise, I enjoyed filming it. It's basically an hour-long Yu-Gi-Oh video, but you'll see when it comes out. I'm really interested in how you'll respond to it. And then I also want to do like the Frankie video. Yes, do that. I'm like, all right, I'll do that. All right, thanks for watching the video. Thanks to all of your kind words about Duchess and you know, support Ukraine. Thank you to everybody that sent me mail. And go check out the seance over on YouTube. I'll show it one more time. Thanks to Shaquan for the artwork. There you go. There's the seance one more time if you want to check it out. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. This will be Tekking101 signing out. You all have a fantastic day. And I will be messaging stuff. I will be still posting on Twitter and stuff while I'm in Vermont skiing. So if something really crazy happens while I'm in Vermont, I'll let you know. And I'll be filming videos while I'm there as well, like my hotel room. So yeah. Anyway, later. Have a good day. Bye.